Welcome back, listeners, to another episode of Wisdom from the Stoic podcast, where we bring the timeless philosophy of Stoicism into the modern world. Today's topic weighs heavily on the minds of many men: productivity. We will also touch upon a question that is often whispered, yet rarely examined openly. Why are so many men weak today, both in mind and body? To help us unpack these themes, I am joined by none other than Epictetus, my old friend and teacher of virtue. Epictetus, welcome.
Marcus, it is good to be here again discussing matters that affect the soul. You raise a point that is as relevant today as it was in our time: productivity. But I see that the modern man faces unique challenges. It's not just about getting things done, is it? It's about how one approaches life itself.
Yes, indeed. Productivity is more than just completing tasks. In our day, men did not have distractions like endless notifications, social media, and the constant pull of trivial pleasures. But let's be clear. Productivity for a Stoic is not about being busy for the sake of busyness. It is about directing one's energies toward meaningful goals. Epictetus, how would you define productivity in a Stoic sense, especially for the modern man?
Productivity is simply living by your purpose, Marcus. It's not about doing more, but doing what is essential. Today, men are pulled in many directions, often trying to accomplish everything but achieving nothing of substance. Let me remind our listeners of a simple Stoic truth. Focus on what is within your control. Productivity begins with knowing what matters. If a man spends his day consumed by things that do not contribute to his character or well-being, he is unproductive. He is wasting time.
Ah yes, distractions, the plague of the modern age. Men today seem to be at war with their attention. It's as if they've forgotten that focus is a choice. How do we, as Stoics, navigate the sea of distractions and remain productive?
Marcus, men today have become slaves to their impulses. The Stoic knows that attention is one of the most valuable resources. If you do not guard it, the world will steal it from you, through endless entertainment, shallow pleasures, and the illusion of multitasking. The first step, then, is to reclaim your attention. Ask yourself each day what is truly necessary. Simplify your life, eliminate the unnecessary. Focus on a few tasks that matter, and give them your full attention. This is the Stoic way of productivity.
So it comes back to discipline, doesn't it? The ability to say no to what is not essential, to avoid being pulled into every new distraction. How does the modern man cultivate such discipline, especially when the world around him encourages indulgence and instant gratification?
Discipline is born from knowing what you truly want, Marcus. A man who does not know his purpose is like a leaf in the wind, easily swayed by every new temptation. But the man who understands what he values, wisdom, health, or virtue, will find it easier to stay on course. Start small. Focus on one thing each day. If you are distracted by your phone, set it aside for an hour. If you find yourself procrastinating, remind yourself that time is the most valuable thing you have. We all die, Marcus. Every day wasted is a day you cannot get back.
And now we come to the second part of our conversation, a question that many avoid, yet it needs to be addressed. Why are men weak today? Weak in character? Weak in discipline? Weak in the pursuit of what truly matters?
Marcus, men today have forgotten how to struggle. They seek comfort in everything. Comfort in food, in entertainment, in relationships, but comfort breeds weakness. Strength comes from enduring hardship, from facing challenges with courage and fortitude. In our time, men understood that life was not meant to be easy. They trained their minds and bodies to be resilient. Today, many men shy away from difficulty. They avoid discomfort at all costs, and in doing so, they become soft, both mentally and physically.
You speak of something fundamental, Epictetus. This aversion to discomfort. In meditations, I often reminded myself to embrace what is difficult, for it is in struggle that we grow stronger. But what advice would you give to the modern man who feels weak, who knows he lacks discipline but does not know how to begin?
First, I would say this: do not be ashamed of your weakness. Every man begins somewhere. The fact that you recognize it is the first step toward change. Start with small challenges. Build your resilience day by day. Discipline your mind first. Do not allow yourself to be controlled by external events. Practice self-control in small things, your diet, your habits, your thoughts. Once you can master the small, you will find that you are capable of facing the larger challenges life presents.
So we have established that modern men are weakened by comfort and lack of discipline. But Stoicism offers them a way out, a way to reclaim their strength and productivity. Let's talk about how Stoic practices, particularly in today's world, can help a man build both.
Indeed, Marcus. Stoicism is more relevant today than ever before. The modern world is filled with distractions and temptations, but it is also filled with growth opportunities. Stoic practices, such as negative visualization, self-discipline, and focusing on what is within our control, can help men build strength of character and purpose. Let me give you an example. Negative visualization is a practice where you imagine the worst-case scenario, not to dwell in fear, but to prepare your mind for adversity. A man who trains himself to expect challenges is never caught off guard. He is ready for whatever life throws his way.
And what of self-discipline? How can men today cultivate this vital skill, especially in a world that seems designed to erode it at every turn?
Self-discipline is the foundation of all productivity. It is the ability to say no when the world is shouting yes. Start with small victories. Control your appetite, limit your pleasures, and direct your energy toward meaningful work. Self-discipline is a muscle. It grows stronger with use.
So, to be more productive, and to regain our strength as men, we must embrace discomfort, cultivate discipline, and focus on what truly matters. These are the keys to living a meaningful life, both in our time and today.
Yes, Marcus. The world will always offer distractions, temptations, and easy comforts. But the Stoic knows that true happiness and strength are found in living according to reason, virtue, and purpose. Productivity is not about doing more, but doing what is meaningful. Strength is not about avoiding discomfort, but embracing it. And let me say this to the men listening today: do not fear your weaknesses. They are the starting point of your strength. Begin today, even in small ways, to build the habits that will lead you to greatness. The road is long, but it is worth walking.
Well said, Epictetus. To our listeners, remember, each day is a chance to live better, to be more productive, and to reclaim your strength. Do not let the distractions of the world pull you away from what truly matters. Stay focused, stay disciplined, and live with purpose.